Her values have not changed. I'm Jeff Stein with today's Iowa Politics Report. Since we last met in this space, Democrat presidential nominee Kamala Harris did an interview with a media outlet, her lone such interview since becoming the designated nominee. She shared the time with her running mate, Governor Tim Walz, in a session that lasted a total of 18 minutes. 18 minutes. That's less than the length of the famous gap in the Nixon Watergate tape. The line that she rehearsed and used no fewer than 3 times to respond to claims that she was flip-flopping on key issues like building a border wall, mandating electric vehicles, and fracking was really quite basic in its response. My values have not changed, she said each time. I agree. Her values have not changed. That's because the only discernible value she appears to have is to achieve ever higher positions of public office. Her stances on major issues have been delivered passionately over time, while posturing in the U.S. Senate during a brief and ill-fated run for the presidency, in lockstep defense of policies in the Biden administration, where she cast more tie-breaking votes while presiding over the Senate than anyone in history. And she consistently said she was the last person in the room when major decisions were made. But now, on the few issues where she has even declared a stance publicly, she's taking a very different viewpoint now as opposed to the quite recent past. Positions that are now more in line with winning an election than maintaining intellectual honesty or consistency on positions. No, her values have not changed, because her only value is to hold higher and higher public office. Again, not because she has an agenda to pursue or a desire to wield power. It's simply for the sake of a better job title. In that way, it's no different than the recent disastrous tenure of Republican Kevin McCarthy as Speaker of the House. His sole goal was to become Speaker without a plan for governance, and we know how poorly that turned out. When your only value is enhancing your own resume, it does not bode well for governing, and certainly not for serving the people of the country. And that's the Iowa Politics Report for Monday, September 9. On Twitter, Instagram, Getter, Threads, and Truth Social at Iowa Politics. I'm Jeff Stein on News Talk 1540 KXEL.